be pleased with our efforts. Out of 28 postulants, 16 or 17 are ready to enter the novitiate. Let's consider the doubtful ones again. There's Ermengarde.
There can be no doubt. The religious life is no place for the pious.
You mean the pretentiously pious, Sister Bertha? There's Christina, and there's Maria.
Well, after last night, there can be no doubt in Reverend Mother's mind about Maria.
I gave her permission to leave the Abbey for the day.
I told you, Sister Bertha.
All right.
Reverend Mother, I brought Maria. She's waiting.
Sister Sophia, the mistress of the postulants and the mistress of the novices do not see eye to eye about Maria. How do you feel about her?
I love her very dearly, but she always seems to be in trouble, doesn't she?
Exactly what I say. She climbs a tree and springs her feet. Her breast is gone and bare.
She waltzes on the green and whistles on the stair.
And underneath her window, she's losing her hair.
I'm even her singing in the evening. She's always late for travel and her penitence is real.
She's always late for everything except for every meal. I hate to have to say it, but I very firmly feel
Maria's not a dancer to the abbey.
I'd like to say a word in her behalf.
Then say it, Sister Margareta.
Maria makes me laugh.
Have you thought about it like Maria? How you get your down, get your down?
How you find a word that means Maria?
a figurative,
A will-o-the-wisp,
a clown.
maybe you think me wrong, you'd like to tell her. Maybe you think she ought to understand.
But how to make her stay?
And listen to all you say.
How you keep away from all the sand.
Oh, how you solve a problem like Maria?
How do you hold on fully in your heart?
When I'm with her, I'm confused. I can focus and confused, and I never know exactly where I am.
Unpredictable as weather.
She's as flighty as a feather. She's a darling.
She's a demon.
She's a lamb.
She'll love as her any pants, drive a haunted prize.
She can rub a whirling every shower girl. She is gentle. She is wise. She's a riddle. She's a child.
She's a fairy.
She's an angel. She's a girl.
How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria?
A Flemish gibbets.
A will-o-wisp,
A clown.
many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how do you make us think? And listen to all you say.
How to keep away from the sun.
Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold on fully in your
May I
And
just
now, my children, I think I should talk to Maria instead of about her. I'm grateful to you all. Olive! Come here, my child. Maria, sit down. I'd like to talk with you.
Yes, Reverend Mother, about last night. I was on my knees most of the night because I was late. And to think you had been so kind and given me permission to leave.
Maria, it wasn't about your being late. night on that mountain.
Reverend Mother, I could never be lost on that mountain. That's my mountain. I was brought up on it. It was that mountain that brought me to you.
Oh,
When I was a little girl, I used to come down the mountain, and I would climb a tree, and I would look out over into your garden. I would see the nuns at work, and I would hear them singing on their way to Vespers. Many times, I would walk back up the mountain in the dark, singing all the way. Which brings up another transgression. I was singing yesterday, and I was singing without your permission.
Maria, it's only here in the Abbey that we have a rule about singing.
That is the hardest rule of all. Sister Margaret is always reminding me that it's been too late after I started singing.
Maria, in spite of what you saw over the Abbey wall, you weren't prepared for the way we live, were you?
No, but I pray and I try.
Maria, what is the most important lesson you've learned here?
To find out what is the will of God and to do it,
Even if it's hard to accept.
even then.
Maria, the dress you wore when you came to us, is it still in the robing room?
Why no, Mother. I'm sure it's been given to the poor. Sister Margaret said that when we enter the Abbey, our Lord... Reverend Mother, why do you ask?
Well, Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Leave here? Oh no, please no.
Maria, only for a short time.
Oh, don't send me away. Please, this is what I want. This is my life.
But Maria, are you ready for it? Perhaps if you go out into the world again for a time, you'll come back to us knowing what we expect of you, and that we do expect it.
I know what you expect, Mother, and I'll do it. I promise.
Maria,
If it is the will of God, then where am I to go?
there's a family of 7 children. You like children, you're very good with them. They need a governess until September.
Until September.
Captain Von Trapp expects you this afternoon. He's a fine man, and a brave one. He was given the Meritorious Medal by the Emperor. It was for heroism in the Adriatic.
A captain indeed. Oh, Mother, he'll be very strict.
You're not being sent to his battleship. God bless you, Maria.
What will this day
the housekeeper. She didn't answer. Do you know why?
Sometimes she doesn't hear, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. I was answering the telephone. Good day, sir. We're happy to have you home again.
Why did the last governess leave?
Who knows? She just said, what? What about all this?
What? Was Louisa playing her tricks again, putting toads in her bed?
She didn't complain of that.
Well, there's another one coming today, and this one can't walk out.
Oh?
She's coming from Nonberg Abbey with orders to stay until September.
I do hope you will be at home for a time, sir.
No, just until tomorrow. The telephone call, was it for me?
No, sir. It was for Franz. Before you arrived, there was a call from Vienna, a Frau Schrader. I have the number in the pantry.
Oh, I have the number. Oh, and I should be back in about a month. With some guests.
Yes, sir. Do you know how many?
Oh, just two, Herr Detweiler.
Ah, Herr Detweiler.
And Frau Schrader.
Who wanted me on the telephone?
It was the post office. They've got a telegram for you. It'll be delivered at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock? That gives me 5 hours to be nervous.
With that scatterbrained boy delivering telegrams.
Well, that's one thing that people are saying. If the Germans did take over Austria, we'd have efficiency.
Don't let the captain hear you say that. He never whistled for us when his wife was alive.
He's being the captain of a ship again.
They're being whistled for. It's
In the
humiliating.
Imperial Navy, the bosun always whistled for us.
But I wasn't in the Imperial Navy.
That's too bad. You could have made a fortune. You will wait here.
Charmed, I'm sure.
I am Captain Von Trapp, and you are Fräulein?
Oh, it's Maria. Maria here.
Ah, now Fräulein, as for your duties here, would you mind stepping over there? Before the children meet you, you will put on another dress.
Oh, I haven't got another dress. When we enter the abbey, our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
And what about this one?
The poor didn't want this one.
This is what you call a worldly dress.
Well, it belonged to our last postulant. I would have made myself a dress, but I wasn't given time. I can't make my own clothes.
Well, that's good. I'll see you're given some material. Today, if possible. Now, you'll be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. You'll find out how far they've progressed in their studies and carry on from there. Each morning will be spent in the classroom. Each afternoon, they march. You will see that at all times they conduct themselves with decorum and orderliness. The first rule of this house is discipline.
Yes, sir.
This is your true Fräulein, Fräulein Maria. As I sound your signal, you will step forward and repeat your name. And you, Fräulein, will listen and learn their signals so you may call them when you want them.
Liesel,
Friedrich,
Louisa, Kurt, Brigitte, Marta,
Greta. And now, Fräulein, let's see how well you listen.
Oh, I won't have to be sir. Captain, what I mean is that I'll be with them all the time.
Oh, not on all occasions. This is a large house and a large estate. And they've been taught only to come when they hear their signal. Now, when I want you, this is what you'll hear.
You won't need to try, sir, because I couldn't answer to a whistle.
No nonsense. Everyone in this house answers to a whistle. I'll show you.
Yes, sir.
My orderly, my butler, our new governess, Fräulein Maria.
Yes, sir?
And that's the executive officer, Frau Schmidt, the housekeeper, Fräulein Maria. Please be sure that the room is ready.
Yes, sir.
And now, I shall leave you with the children. You are in command.
Pardon me, sir. I don't know how to address you.
You will call me Captain.
Thank you, Captain. I forgot to return this whistle, Captain. I won't be needing it. Captain. Well, then there's just us. Will you tell me your names again and tell me how old you are?
I'm Liesel. I'm 16 years old, and I don't need a governess.
Well, I'm glad you told me. We'll just be friends.
I'm Friedrich. I'm 14. I'm a boy.
I'm a boy, but you're almost a man.
I'm Brigitta.
You didn't tell me how old you are, Louisa.
I'm Brigitta. She's Louisa. She's 13. You're smart. I'm 9 and I think your dress is the ugliest one I ever saw. You mustn't say anything like that. Well, why not? Don't you think it's ugly? If I did think so, I wouldn't say so. I'm Kurt. I'm 11. Almost.
Well, that's a nice age to be. 11? Almost?
I'm Marta, and I'm going to 7 on Tuesday, and I'd like a pink parasol.
Pink is my favorite color, too. And you're Gretel. I'm going to tell you something. I've never been a governess before. How do I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess? Well, the first thing that you have to do is tell Father to mind his own business. No, Louisa, don't. I like it. What is this?
My guitar.
What to bring that for?
For when we all sing together.
We don't sing.
Oh, of course you sing. Everyone sings. What songs do you know?
We don't know any songs.
Like any?
No.
Well, now I know where to start. I'm going to teach you how to sing. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with
ABC.
When you sing, you begin with do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi. The first 3 notes just happen to be do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Come, I'll make it easier.
You don't have to say goodbye this early just because your father's home.
How do you know my father is home?
Oh, I have my way of knowing things.
You are wonderful.
Oh, no, I'm not, really.
Oh, yes you are. I mean, how did you know 2 days ago that you would be here just this time tonight? With a telegram. Or promise.
Every year on this date, he gets a birthday telegram from his sister.
You see? You are wonderful.
Can I come again tomorrow night?
Wrong. You can't be sure you're going to have a telegram delivered here tomorrow night.
Well, I could come here by mistake. With the telegram for Colonel Schneider. He's here from Berlin. He's staying with the Gauleiter, but oh, but no one's supposed to know he's here. Don't tell your father.
Why not?
Well, your father's pretty Austrian.
We're all Austrian.
Well, some people think we ought to be German. They're very mad, those who don't think so. They're getting ready to. Well, let's just hope your father doesn't get into any trouble.
Don't worry about father. He was decorated for bravery.
Oh, I know. I don't worry about him. The only one I worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
How old are you, Hazel?
16. What's wrong with that?
You wait, little girl, on an empty stage for fate to turn the light on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that men will want to write on. You are 16, coming on 17. It's time to think. Better be very canny and careful. Baby, you're on the free.
will like it because I want to ask him for more material.
More?
Oh, not for me. For the children, for free clothes.
The Von Trapp children never play. Brother doesn't like them to get dirty.
But they're children. They have to roll on grass and climb trees.
The captain says the best exercise is marching. The children will continue to march. I hope you find the room comfortable.
Yes, thank you.
There'll be new curtains for the window in the alcove. They'll be hung tomorrow.
But these curtains are very good.
There will be new curtains.
Will the captain here wait long?
I don't know. Of course, he has to come home every time he hires a new governess. I sometimes think the children get rid of their governesses just so they can see their father.
He must want to see them too.
Since his wife died, they remind him too much of her. You can put that away. We won't be using it.
Why not?
The captain won't have music here.
Won't have
And
music.
he used to love music. There were wonderful evenings here. His wife would sing, and the captain would play the violin and guitar. But now he's shut all that out of his life.
So that's why he is the way he is. But to not have music, that is wrong for him, and it's wrong for the children too.
It'll work out. The captain may marry again before the summer's over.
That would change everything. They would have a new lover.
It's going to rain. You better close your window.
Dear God, I know now that you sent me here on a mission. I must help these children to love their new mother and prepare to win their love. And I pray this would be a happy family in my sight. Oh God, bless the captain, and bless Liesel and Friedrich. God bless Rita and Lisa and Marta and little Kevin. Oh, and I forgot the other boy's name. What's his name? Well, God bless what's his name? God bless the mother X. God bless Sister Margaret. And everybody at Nuremberg Abbey. And now, dear God, about Liesel. Help her to know that I am her friend, and help her to tell me what she's up to.
Are you going to tell on me?
Help me to be understanding, so that I may guide her footsteps in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost.
Well, I was out taking a walk, and somebody shut the door for a minute, and I didn't want to wake everybody up. So when I saw your window open,
Please, did you climb this trellis to get up here?
yes, of course, that's how I always want different pictures of the governess. Louisa, sometimes with a toad in her hand.
Were you out walking all by yourself? You know, if we washed this dress out tonight, nobody would notice it. And all of this could be just between you and me. You could put this on. Take your dress and put it to soak in the bathtub, and then come back out here and sit on the edge of the bed. We'll have a talk.
I told her today that I didn't need a governess. Well, maybe I did.
Oh, well, it's you. Are you afraid? You're not afraid of a thunderstorm, are you? You just stay right here with me. Where are the others?
They're asleep. They're not scared. Wait for me!
Oh, no. Come on, I'll look you up on the bed. Now, all we have to do is wait for the boys.
We won't see them. Boys are brave.
You boys aren't frightened of the thunderstorm too, are you?
Oh no, we just wanted to be sure you would.
Oh no, it was Kurt's.
Kurt, that's it. That's the one I left out. God bless Kurt.
What does it do?
Franz, could you tell Herr Detweiler we're having coffee out here?
Yes, sir. Herr Detweiler is still on the telephone.
Frau Schrader?
Oh, thank you.
No sign of the children, Franz.
No, not yet, sir.
Georg, the mountains, they're magnificent.
Oh, yes. They're not like any other mountains. They're friendly. And look, that green stretch of woods over there, when the wind moves through it, it's like a restless sea.
And that sweet little village.
Oh, that's not a village, that's a town.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt its feelings.
It's fun being with you. You're quite an experience for me.
You're quite an experience for me, too. Somewhere he's a fascinating man. Occasionally I get a glimpse of him. And when I do, he's exciting.
Exciting? I've never been called exciting before.
I'm beginning to understand you better now that you brought me here. You're a bit like those mountains. Except for you keep moving. Oh, Lord. How can you be away from this place as much as you are?
Maybe I've been searching for a reason to come back here to stay.
Georg, I like it here very much.
Max can't still be on the telephone. I know he's desperate to find singers for the Salzburg Festival. You like it here?
Oh, we'd have to spend some time in Vienna. After all, I have Duke's estate to look after.
I thought that was a corporation now.
It is, and I'm president.
You, president of a corporation?
Well, after all, I managed Heinrich's affairs for years before he died.
I can't see you sitting behind a desk.
Well, of course, I wear a business suit and I smoke a big cigar.
Excuse me, Captain. Herr Detweiler would like his coffee.
While he's telephoning,
He's just finished.
I'm sorry I'm so late.
any luck?
How would you like this for the Salzburg Festival? The finest choral group in Austria, the greatest mixed quartet in all Europe, and the best soprano in the world.
Max said something I'd love to hear.
So would I. Up to now, all I have is a basso who isn't even profundo.
Oh, Max, you always come up with a good festival concert.
And why? Because my motto is never start out looking for the people you wind up getting. That's why I've been telephoning Rome, London, Stockholm, Paris.
Oh, Georg's telephone?
How else could I afford it? Why am I here?
I hope it was because you like me.
Of course I like you. Why shouldn't I like you? You live like a king. You have an excellent wine cellar.
Max.
I like rich people. I like the way they live. I like the way I live when I'm with them. Speaking as a government official, Georg, is there a cathedral around here?
That's our Abbey, Nürnberg Abbey.
Do they have a choir?
A beautiful one.
Good. In the next few days, I shall have to visit all these towns around here and listen to Singerbund's choirs, quartets.
You will be here for meals, won't you?
Oh, yes. It was a little town just about that size, Botsman, where I discovered the St. Ignatius Boys Choir. In 1930, they won the festival. Became very famous, toured all over the world.
Oh, yes, whatever became of them?
By the time their voices changed, they were rich enough to live in America. Who lives in that dilapidated castle down there? Uncle Stiltskin?
They're in Elberfeld, the old family in the valley.
I'd like to meet him. I'd like to meet all of your friends. Georg, why don't you throw a party for me while I'm here? Nothing very much, just something lavish.
I wouldn't know who to invite. Today, it's difficult to tell who's a friend and who's an enemy.
Well, now it's not a good time to make enemies. Let's make some friends.
I can't understand what's happened to the children.
Well, you're not worried about them, are you?
They should have been here to welcome you.
Oh, it wouldn't have been an intentional slight. After all, they haven't met me yet.
Forgive me. I'll try to find them.
Elsa, have you made up Georg's mind yet? Is he going to marry you?
Oh, yes. He hasn't admitted it, though. There seems to be something standing in his way.
You don't know what it is?
No.
I do.
What?
It's simple. It's money.
Money?
Yes, he's rich, and you're rich. In all the famous love affairs, the lovers have to struggle. In Garrett comes away upstairs, the lovers starve and snuggle. Their famous for misfortune, which they seem to have no fear of. While lovers who are very rich, you very seldom hear of.
Not a sign of them anywhere.
How can love survive? Plenty of nothing you haven't got. How can love survive? You reach your goals in your comfy old clothes or in one of your Mercedes. Up to your next security. How can love survive? Millionaires, financial affairs, busy for simple pleasure. When you are broke, the world but for pleasure. Wrapped by your capital gains on you.
What do you want?
Oh, Captain, I don't see. I don't know. Hi!
Who are you?
I have a telegram for Heads at Violet.
I am here, Dead Violet.
You've delivered your telegram. Now get out!
Gaylord, he's just a boy.
And I'm an Austrian. I will not be piled.
Gaylord, why don't you look at things the way I do? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just make sure it doesn't happen to you.
Max, it's a good thing you haven't any character. Because if you have, I'm convinced I'd hate you.
You wouldn't hate me. You're too lovable.
Captain, there's a phone call for you.
I'll take it.
Straight line! Get cleaned up, get into your uniforms, and report back here. Further, where did they get these abominations? Out of a nightmare?
No. Out of some curtains, out of the curtains that used to hang in my bedroom. There was plenty of wear left in them.
Just a moment. You mean the people of the neighborhood have seen my children wearing old curtains?
They've become very popular. Everyone smiles at them.
I have no doubt.
There go Captain Von Trapp's children.
My children have always been a credit to my name.
But they weren't, Captain. They were just unhappy with the marching machine.
I don't care to hear from you about my children.
Well, you must hear from someone because you're not home long enough to know them.
I said I don't want to hear.
I know you don't, but you've got to. Take Liesel. Liesel isn't a child anymore. And if you keep treating her as my captain, you're going to have anything on your hands. And Friedrich is afraid to be himself. He's shy, he's aloof, and he needs you. He needs your confidence.
Don't tell me about my son.
Brigitte could tell you about her. She could tell you a lot of things because she notices things. And she always tells the truth, especially when you don't want to hear it. Kurt is sensitive. He's easily hurt. And you ignore him. You brush him aside the way you do all of them. I haven't finished yet. Louisa just wants to have a good time. And you've just got to let her have a good time. And Marta, I don't know about yet, but somebody's got to find out about her. And little Gretel just wants to be loved. Please, love Gretel, love all of them. They need you.
Stop! Stop! You will pack your things and return to the Abbey as soon as you can.
Sorry. I shouldn't have said those things, not in the way that I said them.
After gone, there will be... What's that?
Singing.
Who's singing? My children sing.
I wanted them to sing. I'm sure you're okay. You must hear.
Children, I would like to have you show Frau Schrader the gardens.
Oh, yes. Show me the gardens.
Yes,
I love
I'm Marta. No, she's not. I'm Marta.
You were right. I don't know my own children.
They're waiting to know you. They want so much to, but after I've gone,
Oh no, I want you to stay.
I can't get any help.
You helped already. You brought music back to my home. I forgot. Laugh like when it drips and falls over stones in its way. To see through the night like a God who is learning to pray. I go to the hills where my heart is
until September.
September?
Then I go back to the Abbey.
The Abbey.
I'm going to be a nun.
How nice. When you get back to the Abbey, think of us. I'll pray for you.
You mean be a German?
You have German blood, haven't you?
I am not a German. I am Austrian.
There's going to be Anschluss. I warn you and everyone like you, and that goes for our...
Elberfeld, it is very nice having you and the Baroness here again.
Frau Schrader, you're so charming, Georg.
I hope she isn't ill.
Oh, it's just a headache. I'm on my way to get her now. We'll join you inside.
Father, I don't think these people are having a very good time.
Half the people I invited aren't speaking to the other half.
Well, Father, maybe they're having a good time not speaking to each other.
But first, the boy and the girl meet, and then they go for a little stroll.
Tell your father it's sure to be a success. I'm here. Elsa, you are without a doubt the most beautiful corporation president in the entire world.
Thank you, Max.
Max, you're back. And as usual, just in time for dinner.
Okay, Art, do you think you can have a gala without me?
Oh dear, now we have an odd man.
Odd maybe, but charming.
Run and ask Ralph Schmidt to send 2 more places. And I'd like to see Fräulein Maria.
2 places.
We need another woman.
Who, Liesel?
Oh, she's much too young. I'll ask Maria.
You can't be serious.
Of course.
She's a nursemaid.
I don't think of her that way.
Well, I don't mind, but your friends, you can't ask them to dine with.
And why not?
Elsa, tell me why not.
Max, can you change in a hurry?
Yes, Max, we could use you tonight.
Frau Schrader! They're talking about you up there.
Come on, Georg, I've been dodging these people for an hour.
Have you seen your father?
Good evening, Fräulein Maria.
Herr Father, it's nice to see you again.
Yes, you're going to.
I knew it all along.
Why couldn't he?
Because he's in love with you.
Now, Perdita.
You must know that.
No.
Remember the other night when we were all sitting on the floor singing the song Edelweiss he taught us? You laughed at him afterwards for forgetting the words. He didn't forget the words. He just stopped singing to look at you. And when he speaks to you, the way his voice sounds,
No, Perdita, no.
and the way you looked at him just now when you were dancing, you're in love with him.
One more dance, Gretel, and then it's off to bed. Fräulein Maria, you're not going to have dinner with the children tonight. You're going to have dinner down here with us. Oh yes, it's all arranged. And you'll have to hurry. And you'll have to change. And Maria, wear that dress you wore the other night when we were all singing. It was lovely, soft and white.
Shall I announce dinner, Captain?
Oh, no, not yet. The children will want to say goodnight. Edward, I wanted the children to say goodnight the way they did last night.
No, not here.
Oh, the way they did it for me, it was so sweet.
No, not in front of strangers.
Please give yours for me.
Presto changer.
And you're just in time. Children, now.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery an absurd little bird is hopping out to say cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Regret the living to us, but burning in the pillows to say goodbye to you. So long, farewell, I'm here to say goodnight. I hate to go, and it's really sad. So long, farewell, I'm here to say my dear. So long, farewell, I'm here to say I'd like to stay and keep my fresh champagne. Yes.
No.
So long, farewell, I'm here to say goodbye. I'll leave and heave a sigh and say goodbye, goodbye. I'm glad to go. I cannot tell a lie. I flit, I float, I float sweetly, I fly. So long, farewell, I'll be there saying goodbye,
Dinner is served.
Elsa, they're extraordinary.
Fräulein Maria taught them to do it.
I've been looking all over Austria for something like this for the festival, and I find it here.
Oh, wait a minute, Max.
A singing group of 7 children in one family.
Max, Georg didn't even want them to sing in front of the guests tonight. I had to persuade him.
Ah, then you have influence. You must talk to them.
Max!
Elsa, this is important to Austria. And it wouldn't do me any harm either.
Let's see my daughter.
Maria has asked to see you. I know it was taking her a long time.
I waited until she wanted to come to me.
It's strange. She seems happy to be here, and yet she's unhappy too.
Why did they send her back? Do you know?
She doesn't speak. She hasn't spoken except in prayer.
I shall see her.
Maria!
This must have been a trying experience for you.
It was her mother.
Has it taught you anything?
I've learned that I never want to leave these walls again.
Maria, why did they send you back to us?
They didn't send me back. I left without telling them I was going.
Maria,
Without saying goodbye.
why would you do this? What happened?
I was frightened.
Frightened?
I was confused. I never felt that way before. I couldn't stay. And I knew that here I would be away from it, and that here I would be safe.
Maria, our army is not to be used as an escape. What is it you can't face?
I can't face him again.
Thank you, Sister Margaret. Maria, are you in love with Captain Montview?
I don't know.
I don't know. Tell me about it, my daughter.
Brigitte said that I was, and that her father was in love with me, and then there he was. And we were looking at each other, and I could hardly breathe. Then I knew I couldn't stay.
Maria, do you like him?
Oh, yes.
Well, did you let him see how you felt?
If I did, I didn't know what I did. That's what been torturing me. I was there on God's errand. To last for the captain's life would have been wrong.
Maria, the love of a man and woman is only two.
I don't know, Mother. I do know this. I am ready, at this very moment, to take the vows of poverty, obedience, and chastity.
Maria, the first time you and I talked together, you told me you remembered your mother and father before they died. Tell me, do you remember, were they happy?
Oh, yes, Mother, they were very happy.
Well, Maria, you were born of their happiness, of their love. And my child, you have a great capacity to love. What you must find out is, how does God want you to spend your love?
I pledge my life to God's service. I pledge my life to God.
Maria, if you love this man, it doesn't mean that you love God less. You must find out. You must go back.
Oh, no. Please don't take me back. Please don't ask me to do that. Please let me stay here.
These walls are not made to shut out problems. You have to face them. You have to find the life you were born to live.
I find it.
Don't worry.
Like
But it's no good. Imagine you're standing on the stage of a big concert hall.
What concert hall, Uncle Max?
Mini concert hall. Maybe Carlsberg concert hall. But a concert hall full of people. Let's try again. Gretel, why aren't you singing loud? There, now you can sing loud for Uncle Max. The night of the party, you sang so beautifully with such spirit. Well, once more. They wanted to sing for me, the darlings. But they don't sing as well as they used to.
We need Fräulein Maria.
Oh, we don't need Fräulein Maria. You can sing just as well with me.
But I've had experience with choirs and quartets.
Oh, Max, please. Now, what would you like to sing? Do, a do, a female do.
Fräulein Maria.
We are not to mention Fräulein Maria.
Come on, Max. I feel like a brisk walk.
Hold on. That's just what I mean. Is anyone using the car?
Now, what are you going to sing? Any of your tricks, any of your jokes on Fräulein Maria?
Only those she liked and laughed at.
You didn't put toads in her bed.
No, Father.
Well, something must have happened for her to leave us without even saying goodbye.
Isn't Fräulein Maria coming back?
No, I don't think so, darling.
But she was the best governess we ever had.
You're not going to have a governess anymore.
Oh, good.
I'm not sure that's good.
You're going to have a new mother.
A new mother?
Frustrated? Yes, it was settled last night, and I am very happy. Well, it's time for your afternoon walk.
Remember that song Fräulein Maria used to sing when she wanted to feel better? Yes. All right, let's try it. Raindrops on roses and whispers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, from paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Why don't I feel better? Girls in white dresses with satin sashes, snowflakes that stand like Maria! When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel
I am so happy to see you. I must find your father right away.
I'll find it.
I'll go with you. Gretel, upstairs your finger.
You remembered.
Liesel, are you all right?
Yes, Fräulein, I'm all right.
Many telegrams lately?
No, I'll be glad to go to boarding school.
Liesel, you mustn't use boarding school to escape your problems. You have to face them. Oh, I have so much to talk to you about.
trash raiders.
Are you sure?
Yes, he just told us himself. We found it!
Lisa.
Louise, how pretty the boys. Gabriel, he'll be in the garden.
You've come back.
Yes.
You left us without any explanation whatsoever, without even saying goodbye.
It was very wrong of me. Please, forgive me.
Why did you do this to us? Tell me.
Please don't ask me the reason. Anyway, the reason no longer exists.
Then you're back to stay.
Only until arrangements can be made for another governess.
Oh no, you were missed by the children, and I missed everybody missed you very much. Nothing was the same while you were away. Everything was wrong.
But
We'll talk about it later. You go join the children now. Oh, Maria, a new dress.
we have a new costume.
I know I'm right, Max. Let's find him and ask him.
I'll take your word for it, Elsa.
Georg, settle this for Max and me, will you? How far down the mountain does your property go?
Can you make out the stone wall? That's the property line.
You see?
I didn't argue about it.
I know. That makes me furious. I don't like to win without a fight.
Herr Deadbiter, while you were gone, you have a long distance call from Berlin.
Who could be calling me from Berlin?
Oh, they said you know who it was.
Thank you, Franz. Georg, what were we just talking about?
Max, this is not the first phone call you've had from Berlin.
Georg, you know I don't have any political convictions. Can I help it if other people have?
Let's not stir that up again. The Germans have promised not to invade Austria. Max knows that.
Then why does he bother to take their cars?
Because if they don't keep their promise, I want to have some friends among them.
Naturally.
And you agree too.
Georg, this is the way I look at it. There was a man who was dying. They were giving him last rites. They asked him, "Do you renounce the devil and all his works?" And he said, "For the moment, I prefer not to make any enemies."
If they should invade us, would you defy them?
Yes. Do you realize what that would mean to you, to your property,
To you children?
to everybody close to you, to Elsa, to me?
Well, what will you do if they come?
What anybody with any sense would do. Just sit tight and wait for it all to blow over.
And you think it will?
One thing's for sure. Nothing you can do will make any difference.
Oh, don't look so serious, darling. Take the world off your shoulders. Relax. You dear attractive, dewy-eyed idealist. Today you have to learn to be a realist.
You may be bent on doing deeds of daring do, but up against the shark, what can a herring do?
Why compromise?
Compromise and be wise.
Does it think you're undecided on middle?
I will not bow my head to the men I despise.
You won't have to bow your head, just stoop a little.
I now learn to put your faith in your reliance on an obvious and simple fact of science. A crazy planet full of crazy people are somersaulting all around the sky. And every time it turns, another song. So another day goes by.
On one thing alone, we agree. Each one is important to himself. But you can't save yourselves by giving up. And you don't outwit a lion by putting your head...
Your call from Berlin, sir?
...in the lion's mouth.
I'll call them back.
You might as well talk to them now, Max.
Go, go, go.
Georg, I feel I know what's going to happen here. Can't you see things my way?
No. Not if you're willing to see things their way.
There's one thing you do better here than we do in Vienna. Your sunsets. I'm going to miss them. Oh, I beg your pardon. Maria. Georg, you didn't tell me that Fräulein Maria was back. I'm delighted. The children would like to know if they can take a holiday from their lessons tomorrow so that we can go on a picnic.
Oh, yes. I don't mind.
That will make them very happy. And may I be permitted to wish you happiness too, Frau Schrader? Captain, the children told me that you're going to be married. Oh, I'm afraid the children were wrong. Georg, I've got to finish my packing if I'm to get back to Vienna.
Well, if you feel you must, I'll tell Franz to have the car ready.
I can do that. I'll be your Zane, Georg. Goodbye, Maria. Sorry if I said something that I shouldn't have said.
You did say the wrong thing, but you said it at the right time.
The children, they told me you were going to marry Frau Schrader.
We found we just couldn't go the same way. That door is shut.
Sister Margaret always says when God shuts a door.
Oh, I know. He opens a window. Maria, why did you run away from the Abbey? And what made you come back?
Mother Abbess, she said you have to look for your life.
And often, when you find it, you don't recognize it.
No.
Not at first. And then one day, one night, all of a sudden, it stands before you.
Yes.
I look at you now, and I realize this is not something that just happened. This is something I've known deep inside me for many weeks. And you knew it too. What was it that told you?
Brigitte. She said that.
She was quite right. That was not just an ordinary dance, was it?
I hadn't danced since I was a very little girl. It's quite different when you're all grown up, isn't it?
Maria, when you were a very little girl, did a very little boy ever kiss you?
Uh-huh.
That's quite different too.
is different.
Oh, Maria, everything in your life's going to be different now. I'll take you anywhere you want to go. I'll give you anything you wish.
I don't want to go anywhere. All I can wish for is right here. Perhaps I haven't really tried. Perhaps I haven't lost my mind. But somewhere in my waking is written past, must have been here you are standing there loving me. Ever or not, you should. So somewhere in my youth, childhood, must you nothing comes from nothing. Nothing ever could. So somewhere in my youth, childhood, I must have lost
You know, the two of them ought to get together sometime. The mother abbess and Brigitte. Lord, here you are, standing there, loving me. Whether or not you should. Nothing comes from nothing. Nothing ever could. Childhood.
I must have done
Marie, is there someone I should go to ask permission to marry you?
Why don't we ask the children? Oh, Reverend Mother, if I can mention to look at myself, I brought it here. It's in my suitcase.
Sister Bertha, Sister Bertha.
I don't think she's had time to put in the linings.
Sister Bertha, the mirror.
My mother,
Don't be vain, my daughter. Let me say it for you. You are indeed beautiful, my dear.
1938. And look here, the Von Trapp family singers. And here are all your names. Liesel, Friedrich, Louisa, Kurt, Brigida, Marta, and Gretel.
Why am I always last? Because you're the youngest.
Now, Liesel, I'm depending on you. Day after tomorrow, you must have everyone ready by 11 o'clock in the morning. That's when the bus will
Editor
come.
Fire, can you help me, please? The Gauleiter is here. He wants to know why we aren't flying the new flag.
Quiet!
I tried to explain.
Keep quiet! When is Captain Von Trapp returning?
Who knows? When a man is on his honeymoon.
These are not times for joking. It's been 4 days since the Anschluss, and this is the only house in the province not flying the flag of the Third Reich.
You mean that flag with the black spider on it?
Do you permit such remarks in this house? Who are you?
I am Maximilian Detweiler, First Secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture.
That was in the old regime.
In the old regime, I was Third Secretary.
Now
I am First Secretary.
then you will order them to fly the flag.
Captain Von Trapp wouldn't, I can take my orders only from Captain Von Trapp.
You will take your orders from us, and so will the captain.
Yeah, I'll.
Why was he so?
Everyone's cross these days.
Is Father going to be in trouble?
He doesn't have to be. The thing to do today is to get along with everyone. Now, Lisa, remember, everyone must be on the bus by 11 o'clock.
Uncle Max, are you sure Father's going to be okay with this?
He'll be pleased and proud.
Please, do you think so?
Brigida, don't you trust me?
No.
Well, anyway, the bus leaves at 11.
Put it on, Liesel. See what I have here.
What's Father's luggage?
Yes, they're back.
Liesel, they'll have such a lot to tell us. Let's not be in a hurry to tell them anything. Hey, we didn't expect you back until next week.
Max, it's good you're here. There's much I want to know.
Children, we missed you all so much.
Why did you pick them up?
We missed all that noise that you make in the morning.
All that noise you make, telling one another to be quiet. And we miss climbing upstairs to say goodnight to you.
We missed hearing you sing.
Look, Father, you came back just in time for your thing. We're going to be in the Cultsford Festival Friday night.
Let me see that. Max, are you responsible for this?
I've just been waiting to talk to you about it, Theodore.
You can't talk your way out of this.
Theodore, I had to make a last-minute decision. I was fortunate to get them entered. All will be the talk of the festival. 7 children in one family.
Not my
The
family.
committee heard them sing, and they were enchanted.
Really? Max, what did they say?
You never heard such praise.
Did you hear?
The Von Trapp family does not sing.
And for the festival, people come from all over the world.
It's out of the question.
Theodore, it's for Austria.
There is no Austria.
But the Anschluss happened so peacefully. Let's at least be grateful for that.
Grateful to these swine.
Maria, he has to at least pretend to compromise with these people. I admire how he feels, but you must convince him. He has to work with him.
No, Max, no.
Maria, you must.
Max, I can't ask Theodore to be less than what he is.
Then I will talk to him. If these children don't sing in the festival, well, it would be a reflection on Austria. And it wouldn't do me any good either.
Maria, I've always known that you love such children. And now I know you love Father.
Oh, please, I do. I love him very much.
How can you be sure?
Well, I don't think first of myself anymore. I think first of him. I know now how to spend my love. A bell in the belfry ringing, a song to sing, and love your heart wasn't what there was say. Love is enough for your giving away. yourself. I am glad to meet you finally.
I have a telegram for Captain Montview.
You stay here with Liesel.
I am under orders to make sure that the captain gets it.
I think you can trust me to give it to
I
you.
have my orders.
Silly, they're married.
Oh, folks. This telegram is to be delivered into the hands of Captain Montview.
Hey!
Hi!
Even Franz.
Yes, even Franz. Even me. Even everybody in Montview except for the great Captain Montview. And if he knows what's good for him, he'll come over to the right side.
Don't talk like that.
And if he doesn't, he better get out of the country. There are things today that happen to a man like that, and he better get out quick. Cry all you want, but just remember what I said before it's too late. And you remember too.
Don't cry, Liesel. Maybe he wasn't threatening your father. Maybe he was warning you.
Oh, please turn not father that way.
Liesel.
What is it, Georg?
I didn't think I'd have to face a decision quite this soon. Berlin has offered me a commission in their navy. Well, I can't just brush this aside. I admit it would be exciting to have a ship under me again. What I mean is, it would be a comfort and relief to know that you and the children are safe. But it also means, oh, Maria, please help me.
Georg, whatever you decide will be my decision.
Thank you. I know now I can't do it.
Of course not.
You'll have to get out of Austria right away.
We'll have to be tonight. Now.
No, not without my family. And we can't just pick up and leave. They'll be watching us now. We'll have to plan. We'll have to have time.
Hey! Sir, Admiral von Schreiber of the Navy of the Third Reich is here to see you.
Thank you, Franz. They didn't give us time.
Then we'll have to make time.
I'll bring him in, but we must be careful.
What's happening? Stormtroopers. Maria, this is what I was afraid of.
Max, I need you to stay with Georg. I need to find the children quickly. Liesel, find the children.
This way, Admiral. We can talk in here. Admiral von Schreiber, may I present Herr Detweiler? Max, I think you know Herr Zeller. Would you gentlemen care to sit down?
We are here on business.
Captain Von Trapp, a telegram was sent to you 3 days ago.
I've just received it. I've been away. I've been home only half an hour.
Captain Von Trapp has just returned from his honeymoon, sir. Congratulations, Captain.
Thank you, sir.
Let's get to the point.
If you don't mind. In our Navy, we hold you in very high regard, Captain. That explains why I am here. Having had no response to our telegram, the High Command sent me in person.
I'm deeply flattered, Admiral, but I can't
And
no time.
I'm here to present you with your commission.
I'm conscious of the honor, sir.
And your orders are to report immediately to the Naval Base at Bremerhaven.
I'm afraid reporting immediately would be quite impossible for you, Georg.
May I present my wife, the Baroness von Trapp, Admiral von Schreiber.
What I meant, sir, is we are all performing the concert festival on Friday. You see, the Von Trapp family singers here in the program.
It's been arranged by the Ministry of Education and Culture. Friday night, this is Wednesday. That's only a matter of 2 days. It might be possible. You can report to Bremerhaven by Monday.
Admiral!
Is there a telephone I can use? This way, Admiral. Perhaps if there's any question, you could add one in my voice to make
It says here only the names of the children.
It says the Von Trapp family singers, and I'm the head of the Von Trapp family.
It's hard to believe. Captain Von Trapp, you singing in a concert?
Herr Zeller, you may believe what you choose.
It doesn't say here what you're going to sing, Captain. What are you going to sing?
It is your privilege to come to the concert and hear us.
I want to hear you sing now. I want to hear you sing what you're going to sing in the concert. Sing!
Liesel, please sing Sido.
My fellow Austrians, I would like to sing for you now a love song. I know you share this love, and I pray that you never let it die.
Thank you. Just a moment. I have an announcement that concerns you. Ladies and gentlemen, the festival concert has come to its conclusion, except, of course, we don't know what that conclusion is going to be. While our judges are putting their heads together to arrive at a decision, I think we should have an encore. It seems that I have just been informed that the Von Trapp family will not be singing together for a very long time. Captain Von Trapp is to leave immediately after the concert to assume his new duties as the naval commander of the naval forces of the Third Reich. A guard of honor has arrived to escort him immediately from the concert hall directly to the naval base at Bremerhaven. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the family Von Trapp again.
Say
Ladies and gentlemen, I have here the decision of our distinguished judges. We will start with the third award. For this honor, the judges have named the trio of the Zimmerbund of Herwegen. The second award is given to the Fräulein Schreiber, the first soloist of the choir of St. Agatha's Church in Murbach. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the first prize, the highest musical honor in the Ostmark. The award goes to the family Von Trapp. The family Von Trapp. Play something.
They've only 5 more rooms to search. It shouldn't be long now.
How many of them are there?
I counted only 8 stormtroopers and their officer.
Sister Margareta, we didn't think we'd put the Abbey in this danger.
It's outrageous. The church has always been sanctuary.
Not with these people. This is the 3rd time they've searched the Abbey.
Look there!
That's why we put you out here in the garden. They always search the inside, never the outside.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yes, darling.
You must be very, very quiet. We'll let you know when they've gone.
Where they live, can we go home?
No, darling. We have a very long drive ahead of us.
Hazel, we need to stay close together.
Lieutenant! Lieutenant!
No one here, sir.
All right, come along.
Thank God.
They've gone.
Reverend Mother, we're so sorry we brought this on you.
Reverend Mother, we can never thank you.
As soon as it's safe, we'll start. We hid our car deep in the woods.
Oh, the car will do you no good. They've left a guard on the road in front of the gate.
I've been listening to the wireless. The roads have been blocked. The borders are closed.
I've always thought of these mountains as my friends, standing there protecting us. Now it seems they've become my enemies.
Oh, never your enemies. Haven't you read? I shall lift up mine eyes to the hills, from whence cometh my help.
Gail, I know that mountain as well as I know this garden. So do you. And once we're over that mountain, we're in Switzerland.
But the children,